Hogwarts Legacy, Part 4, I believe. So, excuse me. Last time we played, we found a room below the library in a restricted section. So now we're gonna continue off from that point. Okay. So the first thing we're gonna do is go get Expelliarmus. So remember, you have to dodge 10 enemies' attacks, which all you gotta do is find an enemy and just let them attack you and just dodge their attacks. Then the next part was use Incendio on 5 enemies, or enemies 5 times. All you gotta do for that is find enemies and cast Incendio on them.
What are you up to?
Hold on a moment. Saying if it's a technical difficulty. Okay, so hopefully that fixes it. So now let's move on.
I hope you were able to take care of everything.
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus. Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter. Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand.
There you have it. Expelliarmus.
Good work. The dummy is here if you wish to stay in practice. You seem to have the right end of the stick, but keep practicing.
So,
Expelliarmus may save your life one day.
Expelliarmus is the disarming spell. So essentially you use it to disarm enemies. That's pretty much all it's used for.
I've always said that travel broadens.
Now we're gonna go do herbology class. Herbology is the class on plants, magical plants. It's most probably remembered in the Harry Potter series for the Mandrake scene.
What am I missing? Revelio.
Look at this beautiful greenhouse. Oh, that's right. Dewey.
Revelio.
Oh. This is that greenhouse tree. Situated at the center of Hogwarts greenhouse, this giant tree has a system of roots as deep, reaching, and convoluted as the school's dungeon.
Smell. She growing
I just
Punja's
passed it.
onion again.
Good morning, Professor Garlick.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here, you'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug. The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knock.
Yes, Professor?
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy.
So we're gonna go over here to
These
the pot.
restorative properties make it a vital
to our
ingredient
Ditney.
in the Wiggenweld
It'll
potion,
take 10 minutes
as you all
to
should
grow.
know from Professor Sharp's class.
So while it's growing,
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
like I need to be company.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there, but you'll lead. Nice work in defense
Across
against
the
the dark
bridge.
arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Into the other room.
Your duel with Sebastian!
Across.
And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
And down the stairs.
Well, thank you.
Here we are, home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Go on, grab a few of those cabbages. Just mind your fingers. I almost lost a thumb once. Don't worry, Nurse Blaney put it back on. Trust me, you do not want to.
There's a Georgeville plum tree here. It goes upside down. Has some believe it to enhance one's ability to accept the extraordinary. Oh. Oh. Take all of them because they'll save you
Now,
money
see
later.
that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it. They'll do the rest. Look at that! That's not anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
Trust me, Leander. I was imagining it the entire time.
You were? I mean, of course, you're, not someone to be trifled with. I see that. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we, probably ought to head back to class.
Dogweed is in.
Take your time.
Hogsmeade,
I'll see you back in class.
just so you know.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our...
I attended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable! remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Thank you,
That's where I saw
Professor.
that.
But looking after plants isn't all that thrilling to me.
I think you'll come to see that the fruit is well worth the labour. As we herbologists like to say, tend to your plants and they'll tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Hope those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my hearing.
To make anything grow, we must first understand it. That goes for plants as well as friendships.
I think we'll go ahead and attend potions class as well. Just to save some time.
Revelio.
Gregory Smarmy. He's famous for inventing Gregory's Noctis Unction, potion that makes the drinker believe whoever gave them the potion is their best friend.
Maybe Aurors or someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade.
Professor Black would never allow that. It would make him look completely incompetent, which is true.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion.
Which is your choice, Mr.
Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wigan-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wigan-Weld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients.
So we're gonna go this way.
Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
This is plans.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
Okay, so we're gonna go to his office and get the ingredients for the...
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
Yes, but why does that matter to you?
Brilliant! And it matters because you can be a part of something truly creative. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
Or perhaps not.
I don't know, Gareth. I don't want to get on Sharp's bad side.
You won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Sharp won't even miss it.
Sorry.
I've enough to worry about collecting the ingredients he wants me to get. I'm afraid I can't help you.
I understand. I'll sort something else out.
Try with Slytherin. You can do it yourself if you really want it.
Keep your potions organized and...
You think a Slytherin would help a Weasley? Oh, there's that Fwooper feather. Oh, I got everything.
Potion should not be that. Proficiency and potions are two things that cannot be rushed.
Endurance pusher.
Patience and be thorough.
Let's take 30 seconds to brew. Which is really a good potion.
And now we add the mallow sweet and...
Revelio.
That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah!
Get it!
What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
Now it's ready.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again.
Oh. There he is. My bad.
I brewed an Edurus potion as you asked, Professor.
Glad you managed to stay on task. Not every class is so eventful. I saw Mr. Weasley speaking with you earlier. He can be quite persuasive. Glad you managed to resist. You've done well today. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
I don't like I could treat you like you're stupid.
I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
That's just his aura badge. How I get out of here? It's this way.
Ugh, my robes are going to reek from Gareth.
Okay, I think I'm gonna do next, just because it's gonna be a quick quest. We'll do, the cross ones again. Finish that real quick.
A dash of powdered bath
How
spray,
nice
nothing.
to see you, my young friend.
Whoa. I'm planning on covering side quests.
Student would help me with my sad predicament.
Not again. I don't know why that was so curvy. Oh, so this right here will give you a Hogwarts field guide page, but you have to cast either Incendio or Confringo on it to catch it on fire. Like so. And that will cover at a later time. So I don't have the spell. We don't have the spell right now to get to access to that room. A lot of people think Peeves, not Peeves. The Blue Powder person's annoying. I think Peeves is annoying.
Future champion coming through.
I'm gonna do the dummy first.
Hello, Lucan. I'd like to practice with the training dummy.
Excellent idea. This time will be a bit more of a challenge. Ready?
That'd be brilliant.
Wonderful. I'll set things up. Remember to cast all the spell combinations before the dummy lands again. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
So when you do these, take your time, just to kind of understand what you're supposed to do. So I'm gonna kind of go a little closer. Accio.
Incendio.
Oh, I don't have that equipped. Shit. Let me equip it real quick. That was my bad.
Incendio.
That's it!
That was my bad. I should have had it equipped. If I'm mistaken, I don't do that. So we're gonna do Levioso. 1, 2, 3. This is a tricky one. So Levioso. 1. Accio and Incendio.
Incendio.
A little difficult to do,
Nicely done.
but it's not impossible. And this is Accio. 1.
Incendio.
1.
I messed up. No, I don't want to hit the sequence because I can do it. 1. 1, 2, 3. Leviosa. 1, 2, 3. Accio. 1, 2, 3. That was a little more complex.
Impressive wand work. I'd hate to face you in a duel.
Thanks, Lucan. You've been a great help.
Oh, stop. Don't make me blush. Seriously, well done. Training dummies will think twice before challenging you again. Plus, you'll be even more formidable in crossed wands. Other duelists had better beware.
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round of crossed wands ready?
Big match today. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all. Ready for a shot at glory?
Yes.
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
We'll do Nat's side this time.
Yes, Natty.
Then let's get started.
We can make this a real victory.
That's the spirit.
For the arrogance of these guys. She's saying that the red ones use like Incendio or Expelliarmus.
Come on. Incendio. Incendio. Give them what for. Act like a winner.
Don't shy away now.
Alright.
Expelliarmus! Incendio!
That's all you got?
And that's that. Was there somebody else I didn't see? Oh, tell me it's glitched.
You're better than that!
Do we see where he went?
Revelio.
Find the one!
There goes my way.
Can I restart this? It's like glitching, like it's not counting that as a win. Why is it doing this? Sorry, I want to abandon it because it's like it's glitching out. They're both all three down. So I might just try to solo. Oh, why? Hold on one sec. So one thing that happens if you guys ever have to fix the DLC, which I think they released a bug to fix that, so I'm not having to keep doing this every single time. So you go to the your main menu. You hit A. Go additional content. Click on this. Now let's have an issue. I don't understand what the deal is today. So we're gonna connect connect to your browser. What is the deal? Oh my goodness. Like, it is just having issues again. Okay, so now that's fixed. Now we'll go back to additional content. And it says we own it now, so it'll be back in the game. So go back to the game. Okay. Go back to my gear. And now it's back. One more thing, and then we will go back to the game. Alright. Try this again.
I'd like to open a shop.
Future champion coming through.
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round of Crossed Wands ready?
Look who's back. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all. Ready for a shot at glory?
I certainly am.
Brilliant.
I'm just gonna go by myself.
I'll go it alone.
I'm gonna skip this all because it's already in the recording.
We can make this a real victory.
That's the spirit.
It doesn't change any different than if you challenge with a partner.
Give them what for?
Take them. Stupefy. Act like a winner.
You're better than that. Stupefy.
There we go.
One day I'll sign up for a round.
If it glitches, just abandon the quest and do it
What
again.
a victory! You've won the tournament!
That was nothing. I'm just getting started.
If the best duelists in the school weren't enough competition, then perhaps you should consider transferring to Durmstrang. Now, to the victor goes the prize! And so it is my great honour to present you with this simple yet elegant token of supreme dueling accomplishment.
Thank you. It's been an honor.
You earned it. You are a duelist to be reckoned with. Now that we've definitively crowned the tournament winner, I suppose I should get back to my schoolwork. Wonder how my herbology plants are doing. I haven't tended them in ages.
You probably did. Crossed Wands. So if you get like a reward like that, it's not a piece of armor. You just go to your gear. And it's right here. The Crossed Wands Champion garb. Ooh, it's kind of nice looking. So it's not a piece of armor that you got. You actually got Okay, so I'm gonna come out. Oops. No, I can't even use to go to that. I can't even use it yet, technically. We're gonna get technical. Now we're gonna go to see Natsai and do this quest.
can't imagine how inconvenient.
This is what makes this is why I miss my broom, because it'd be a little bit faster with the broom. Hopefully it's not too far from where we're at. There's that. We'll be doing a beast class at a later time, but it's nice to get the recording. To get the recording. To get the flu powder point. Whoa! I'm costing myself more time. Should have stalled the path and not jumped. I don't know why I went off the cliff. Luckily I wasn't that far from the cliff. Grab that moonstone, because we'll need it later. Ah, there we go. All I'm doing is prep for later, because they're gonna be involved in a story quest, and it's best just to save them. And then you can start using. Then you can start using it how you want to after the quest is done. Alright, we're almost there. Oh, there's a little sheep. Pumpkins. Can you actually go in there, or is it locked? Whoa. I'll take that. Anywho. Back on the road we go.
This could prove dangerous if I...
Actually, first I want to equip that piece of armor I got. It's kind of what you want to get in the habit of doing, is saying, oh, I got a better piece of armor, so let's equip it. And yes, you have to change your thing every single time, but it's not. It takes all but 2 seconds to do. I think my one complaint is they should have fixed the whole DLC bug.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you?
I am well, thank you. I was there, and I saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow at the Three Broomsticks. I have been worried about you.
I'm all right at the moment.
If you don't mind my asking, why were they looking for you?
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
What does that mean?
I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it. And I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. To all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. Everyone has been talking about you defending Hogsmeade from that troll attack. And I shall never forget watching Serona stand up to Rookwood and Harlow in the Three Broomsticks. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matabililand. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And you should know that Rookwood is in league with Ranrock.
I had heard they were seen in Hogsmeade together. All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with the student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right. But how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
I beg your pardon! How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be...
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
I hope you have your affairs. Extinguish the fire! I command!
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Oh, really? Yeah.
You've nowhere to hide! You can hold them off!
I'm not going anywhere with
you. You'll take this student as a right
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service. Historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life.
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
So...
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens.
So these are basically little puzzles all around the world.
My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do? The flames make the pyres sick.
I am curious about these pyres.
Incendio!
That's how you use that move,
Yes, how beautiful! What a day! I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success.
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallowsweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and...
Revelio.
I said Nicholas is available. I'm so confused.
Greetings, young Slytherin. Scrope knows about the old book you found for Professor Fig. Scrope can help you. And you can help Scrope get to the courtyard past the pendulum. If you don't know it, you'll see it easy enough. And don't tell anyone what you're up to. Especially Professor Black.
So now we're going to go inquire about the missing pages. Called Scrope's Last Hope. Teleport back to Hogwarts. Just to save time when walking. For recording's sake.
Revelio.
Oh. Oh, the poor beast. Scrope knows about that book you found. Is it missing something? Scrope does not believe it is safe to speak out in the open. Scrope has left another note. across the bridge among the circle of rocks. Take care. No, tell no one about this.
Scrope? Who is Scrope?
Scrope is the, if I remember right, it's the headmaster's elf.
Revelio.
There's a note. Almost there. Head for the pumpkins just down from the stone circle. Look inside one of them. You may be able to help poor broken-hearted Scrope.
Pumpkins? Oh, I think I know just the place.
I believe it's the beast classroom. Or Hagrid's hut. Back, eventually. Oh, I see the note. The young Slytherin must be something curious by now. He needs Scrope at the water's edge by the broken docks.
Down to the water's edge. This had better not be a trick.
Thank you for coming all this way. The name's Scrope. Scrope serves the headmaster. Been in the Black family for years. Apologies for the abundance of notes. Scrope wanted to be sure you weren't followed.
What's this all about? Your notes mentioned the book I found in the restricted section.
Scrope can tell you more in exchange for your help, but no one, especially the headmaster, can know.
Undermining the headmaster and getting something in return. Continue.
Oh, Scrope does not intend to undermine the headmaster. In fact, Scrope wants to surprise him. Scrope's late mistress, Apollonia Black, may she rest in peace, was a student at Hogwarts over 50 years ago. Before she died, she spoke with passion of pages ripped from a book. Scrope suspects she took them to her private grotto. She was delirious at the end, poor thing. Mistook belladonna for elderberries. Scrope tried to warn her.
I'm sorry to hear that. But how do you benefit if I find the pages?
Scrope believes that a treasured Black family ring is also in the grotto. Scrope wishes to give it to the headmaster. Apollonia forbade Scrope from entering the grotto long ago. Scrope continues to honour her wishes. Scrope would not dare ask a student for help, but when Scrope learned you were looking for those pages, Scrope thought you might also find the ring.
It seems this may help us both. I shall do it.
Scrope is relieved. Scrope hoped the young Slytherin would be willing to help. Take this toast to the grotto just down the coast and place it on the pedestal there. Good luck. Scrope will wait right here for you. Best of luck finding your pages. And the ring.
So, each house has a different quest for the pages, so this is exclusive to Slytherin house. Ooh, this is cool.
Why would I need a piece of toast? I suppose that's where it goes.
Interesting. So the Kraken eats the toast. Giant squid.
Could it be? A visitor? Oh? Ah. Ooh. Ah. The name's Richard Jackdaw. I was a student, just like you, about a century ago. How in the world did you find this place?
A house elf named Scrope sent me. Said I might find a black family ring here.
Ah. Sorry to say, I sold the ring a long time ago. Poor Scrope. Still holds a candle for Apollonia, I reckon. Can't say I blame him. I stole all these treasures just to impress her. Alas, 'twas to no avail. I thought a secret map I pilfered from Peeves would pique her interest. But she simply rolled her eyes. What would I want with yellowed old pages torn from a book? Not my finest moment.
I'd like to have those pages if you don't mind.
They're not here. I thought if Apollonia wasn't interested in the map on the pages, perhaps it would lead to something that would intrigue her. So, I followed the map to what I can only describe as an enchanted cave of some kind. And you see what happened next? Here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you where to find the pages?
I suppose if that's the only way for me to get those pages, I'll meet you at the forest.
I'm sure the pages are still tucked in my waistcoat. If you don't mind the sight of a, well, my decapitated skeleton, they're yours for the taking.
So the quests does all end up in the same spot.
Revelio.
All of them end up seeing Jackdaw.
A map. It doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages. Best hang on to it for now.
Cheers, Scrope.
Hello, Scrope. Thanks to you, I was able to enter Apollina's grotto. The toast was the key. I met a ghost there, Richard Jackdaw, who's agreed to lead me to the pages I've been looking for.
That boy was never good enough for Apollonia. Oh, what of the Black family ring?
I'm sorry to say that Jackdaw sold it long ago.
Sad news indeed. Scrope shall need to think of another way to impress the headmaster. Well, Scrope takes some consolation in knowing that the young Slytherin found what they needed.
I did. Thank you again, Scrope. You're a credit to House Elves.
Scrope's last hope. There it be. Now we're gonna meet Jackdaw at the Forbidden Forest.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Here I am, as good as my word.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to see you. It took the cunning of a Slytherin to track down these pages.
Well said. Now, where do we go from here?
Follow me. I shall lead you as far as I can, but I fear I may remain a tad reluctant to revisit the scene of my demise. Keep your eyes open for a bird bath. When you find it, say intramuros. I think it's Latin. Or Greek. As you can imagine, I never paid much attention in school. Shall we?
Aside from the bird bath, anything else I should look for?
Indeed. A few landmarks. A stone bridge, a waterfall, and, if I recall, a lake. You'll see.
You've been very helpful. Thank you.
Surprising how much of this is, rather unfortunately, coming back to me. Yes. You know, the closer we get, the more I'm remembering. Probably best I leave you to it. Simply stick to the path and keep a sharp eye out for that bird bath. Adieu. Is that Latin? Or Greek?
Nothing to do now but keep going. The waterfall. For a thief, Jackdaw's surprisingly as good as his word. Something oddly solemn about this place. Such regal creatures, stags. There it is, just as Jackdaw described. Intramuros.
Aren't you a little far from home?
Renrock knew you'd eventually lead us to whatever it is you're hiding. Is that the best you can do? You won't get away with that. I won't bet.
I risk those loyalists will report back to Ranrock. I wonder how big this place is. These runes must have something to do with opening this door. That must be where this all leads. Someone didn't want casual visitors down here. I wonder if any of my spells will help me do this.
To get rid of spider webs, you can burn them.
Stupid one! I'm not going to touch those. Ugh.
That's an orange piece of armor. Another puzzle. Well, if Jackdaw could solve this, so can I. Remarkable. That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot. But there's no sign of him. This is the part where I think I forgot where to go. Oh. So, here we go. So this is a door. So I'll go in the door.
It's a good thing Jackdaw didn't fall down there.
So to do this, you're gonna use Accio to pull it towards you. You're gonna hop on. You're gonna go straight across everything.
I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be? There it is. The bridge. It's almost complete. More spiders. This can't be what the headed Richard said. Potato! Incendio! Stupefy!
Oh, of course, more spiders! Spiders, Mr. Frodo!
Incendio! Farewell, monster. I can only imagine how these spiders have multiplied since Jackdaw came this way.
There's 3 of those, so 1 is there.
Revelio.
So there's 2, so you're gonna go 1, 2. And you're
I'll
gonna
need to
drop
look
down
around for the symbol.
3. Back up to where you were. That means for the shots will do that.
I must be getting closer to Jackdaw's remains. And those pages.
So his remains are right
You
here.
meet again, Richard
So don't
Jackdaw.
pass that.
Thank you for keeping these pages safe all these years.
So there's the pages.
Here it is. The map that brought your doom, Jackdaw. Is there something beyond this room?
We'll go ahead and equip my gear real quick. Oh, it's a mystery one. Okay. That we'll get to later. You always want to get up on your gear, because the stronger you get, it's better survivability.
Potato! Stupefy! Expelliarmus ought to disarm your boots.
I gotta pull up that in there.
That's unnerving. What's happening? I've seen this before. In Hogwarts and the restricted section. Where am I? Oh no. The room's starting to flood.
Don't worry,
Am I
you
being
won't die.
protected? What sort of magic is this?
Stand straight for the door.
I can only hope this magic protects me until I'm able to make my way out of here. What is this place?
And go up.
Can it be?
It's you.
Has someone finally found our map chamber?
I recognize you from the Pensives. You're Professor Rackham.
I am indeed. I must confess that I am surprised to see someone so young standing before me.
I'm the same age that you and Isadora Morganach were when you started at Hogwarts.
You've paid attention, and might I presume you share our ability?
To see traces of ancient magic. Yes, sir, I do.
As you have likely realized by now, our ability gives us a unique relationship with all forms of magic. We can access expressions of magic that few others can. Opportunities will arise that allow you to sharpen this rare talent. Do not squander them.
I won't, Professor. Thank you.
We have much to discuss. But first, a map found in a certain book led you here. Place the book on the pedestal.
I don't have the book with me, sir.
That is unfortunate. I'm afraid we must pause our conversation until you return with the book.
Very well. I'll retrieve the book right away.
Good. We shall speak again once the book is in place.
So now we've unlocked talents. So I will show you what talents are now. So we'll hit the select button, I think. And the button to go here anyways. So it says you earn talent points. You earn them starting at level 5. So we're at level 7, we got 7 points. So you may spend the talent points as you wish to enhance your spells, to increase your combat powers, stealth, and more. Choose wisely. Talent points may only be spent once, so the number of talents you acquire will be limited. Return you often to see what new power talents you await. So I'm gonna go ahead and invest in dark arts. I'm gonna do all this. There's one more I wanted to do. I wanted to do Incendio Mastery because that enhances it greatly. We do want these. Those are important. And we do want the Vanish Quickly one. Okay, so as far as these spell, so what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna go like so. Actually, first I'm gonna set up my current spell. I want Levioso. I want this one. I want Lumos for now. And now I have another spell on site, so you hold down the right trigger and then hit right on the D-pad to go to your next one. So I'm gonna do all my fighting spells, so we'll do you. We'll go ahead and do Accio. And Levioso for now, until I get more. So wrap this video up. We're gonna exit the map chamber. And you're gonna see that we
I found the pages and the map chamber. Why would I need the book?
Handy resource indeed.
So when you're gonna realize where you ended up after exiting the map chamber. And that would be back in Hogwarts.
I'm back at Hogwarts? I wonder when Professor Fig will be back. I did promise him I wouldn't neglect my studies while he was away. Suppose I have enough to distract myself with till he returns with the book.
So now we level up.
You make a point!
You at that time point, we're coming level up.
Revelio.
There's also a guide page here when you come out.
You need to learn. Also, the Banishing Charm. Useful for pushing objects or adversaries away. Complete the required tasks and meet me in my classroom.
So before I end the video, I'm gonna go ahead and do my last. So do talent. So go back to talent tab. Then you're back at this page. So when you get to level 16, I recommend getting this one too, because the more tabs you have, the better off you can, the more spell sets you can make. What's this here? Let me see. Basic cast. I also recommend Revelio Mastery to increase your range of Revelio when you get to that level. I want to do this so that I have way to reduce spell cooldown. So next time, we will do Flying class, the assignment, That's what we say failure. It's a side quest. But we'll do Professor Sharp's assignment first, which is acquire a focus potion and acquire maximum endurance potions and use them simultaneously. So we're gonna save now. And I appreciate you for watching. Please subscribe and like. And thanks for taking the time to watch my videos. Have a wonderful, magical day.